Hello students, good afternoon. Before I start the lesson, I request you to have a book in your hand so that you can understand what I am explaining here. If you have no book, simply I keep talking the things, it has no use. So I request everyone to hold the book and open the page 130, and we are going to discuss poem called Water, written by Swaruparani Chalappally Swaruparani. I am extremely sorry. And half of the portion, the complete one page, we discussed yesterday's class. And today's class, we are going to continue the next page, 131. So yesterday, just have a recap. What are the things we have discussed in the class? First one is the first paragraph. As the water knows where it comes from, only the water knows how deep it is. Man even cannot imagine, but when he gets water in his hand, he knows how to treat with the lower caste. And the water says that only in this world water available since generation to generations. It knows the old strife, it knows the problems given by the upper caste to the lower caste people. So the water says that the dampness of the well's edge not dried up. It means this problem given by the upper caste people to the lower caste people, this problem is still there in their mind. They didn't forget yet. So it knows untouchability never disappears. It means that untouchability, today also we have this system. Though we are living in a modern world, we strongly believe in untouchability. Okay, so water knows everything. The Samaritan woman and the Jesus the Jew. Jesus the Jew, a person who belongs to upper caste, went Samaritan woman to drink water. It means a person who was regarded the one of the sophisticated person of that particular community, who never thought about untouchability and went to the woman, Samaritan woman, to have a glass of water. So the person who formed the community, Christian community, had no discrimination, but the common man has a discrimination about the people, leader and the school. And one incident, as you know, the one incident given in the book, and that incident took place in Chirla Taluk, Prakashan districts in 1985. 4 Dalits were beaten up by the upper caste people because in their drinking water these people are washing the dirty buckets, so they were beaten up. In this way, we discussed yesterday and some portion we covered up. Today, I am going to read the page number 131. I am writing here page number 131. And this page number 131 is a topic for the discussion today. We are going to discuss. We are going to discuss in this class. Okay. So I am reading the first 2 lines. The water is witness to centuries of social justice. Human being takes birth and dies. Human being takes birth and dies. But there is one thing cannot die, that is water. So water justifies this, and water is the proof that in what way upper caste people punished lower caste people, in what way upper caste people humiliated lower caste people. Water is the proof. So that's why she says the water is a witness to centuries of social justice. Now here she says, when I see water, I remember how my water which would thirst all day for a glass of water. It means when she was young, when she was a child, Chalappally Swaruparani could not get a single glass of water when she was thirsty. Okay, and one incident she is going to narrate us. What is that? For us, water is not simply H2O. For us, water is mighty moment. It is the Mahat struggle at the Chera tank. a single drop of water embodies. One more incident she would like to describe here, and this is the Mahad struggle. This is the Mahad struggle. As you can see here, one place we have Mahad, and this Mahad is in Maharashtra, Raigad district. So, Mahad struggle, there is one tank, Chera tank. Here, the small incident when Dr. B. R. Ambedkar was there in 1926, he gave rights of common man because a resolution was passed by the upper caste. So, towards the lower caste, that they have no right to touch the water from the Chera tank. They have no right to collect the water from the Chera tank. They were prohibited. They were prohibited from the society and they kept away from the village. And when they kept away from the village, they started to live in a Wada. Wada is a small place, around 15 or 20 people live together. So, Chellapalli Swarupa Rani says, it was not that easy. It was very difficult for the Dalits, for the untouchables to get the right of that Chera tank to go and to collect water. That's why she says, for us, water is not simply H2O. For everybody, water is just H2O. We use, we waste, we throw, we need it. So for us, just H2O, because we don't know the importance of water. But for those people during that time, for us, water is mighty moment. To get the same water which is common for us, for that water, they led a mighty moment. They led mighty moment to collect. Alright, it is a Mahad struggle. It is the Mahad there. They led a mighty moment to get the rights of the water which was forbidden by the upper caste people, and that water is from the Chera tank. A single drop of water embodies their struggle by collecting just a single drop of water every day, day by day, and then afterward they used to drink it. In this way, one incident she has described here. So, tears shed over several generations. Tears shed, they fought several generations to get the water from that particular place. In the many battles we fought for a single drop of water, our blood flowed like streams, but we never managed to win even a small puddle of water. They fought many times. They were like, so many people were killed, and afterwards their blood flowed like water, but they didn't win a single puddle of water as a battle. So this is one example of a Chera tank. Swarupa Rani, Chellapalli Swarupa Rani is talking about. Next one we have an incident. She is talking about, when I see water, I remember how we welcomed our weekly bath. And if it was a wondrous festival, where the entire village bathed luxuriously twice a day. We can understand, my dear students, when the entire village bathed twice luxuriously, these women, Dalit women, bathed rarely once in a month or twice in a month because they could not get water. So this was a condition. And when they used to bath, the kind of a feeling they had as if they were getting ready for the festivals. Bathing luxuriously twice a day shows that recklessness or careless towards water, just waste water. But bathing once in a week or once in a month shows that it was very difficult for them to drink even a glass of water. So you can understand the condition here. That's why she says they used to welcome weekly bath as if they are getting ready for a wondrous festival. Because water means for them elixir, for them amrit. For everyone it is elixir, but it depends on the minds of a person, how he takes it. Next, when I see water, I remember my childhood. Now from here, she is going to talk her experience. She is going to talk her memory of her life. So when she sees water, she remembers her childhood, walked miles to reach the canal, carries back heavy pots with the muscles and the veins on her neck straining and bursting. Nowadays, we not even bring a pot of water from 100 meter. And the day if you bring, we will definitely become sick. The next day we will not get up. Because either the body aches or the head or the neck, just bringing one pot of water, this is a condition. Now you look up those people who have been, doing it as a work to collect water from the distant places, going to distant places, reaching those canals, filling and then bringing back on the head. As I told you, it is very difficult to bring water from the 100 meter. So reaching the canal far away and then here bringing on head almost 2 pots at a time, it was quite difficult. So head used to pain, neck used to pain, and it used to burst. As if they used to feel for some time like they do not have their neck. So this was a type of agony. What poetess felt. And she says, I remember his thatched roofs of flame, the Malapalle burning to ashes for a want of pot of water. She remembers some village called Malapalle just because of pot of water it was burnt by the upper caste people. So water is not a simple thing. It can give life, but it can also devour life. Water is not a simple thing. It is just not only used, but also it destroys human being. How it is, the water that refused to quench parched throats became a killer tsunami wave that swallowed whole village after village. The same water which was not given to the lower caste people, the same water converted in the form of tsunami and swallowed, destroyed the village after the village. The poor are but the playthings in his vicious hands. Often it turns villages into dry deserts and sometimes it drowns them in floods. You know what she says? The poor, it means Dalit, untouchables, or the poor people, upper caste used them, humiliated them, punished them, however they want. But here, water, how to take the revenge, it has been already taken. Water has already taken the revenge from the upper caste people, because it turned their villages into deserts and sometimes in the form of flood, and so many people flown away. Now how it is? Right now the problem is between the village and the border, between one state and another, this water can ignite many struggles and strife. It can make blood run in streams, but it can also sit innocently in a distillery bottle. What problems we do not have right now? All the problems because of water. The problem between India and Pakistan is water. That is Indus River. We have the Kaveri issue in Karnataka, between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. So at that time, the problem was between village to Vada. Vada, Dalit people lived. Village, upper caste people lived. So at that time, also it was having problem, and now also it has problem. So that sits very innocently, that water sits very innocently in a bottle, but it knows how to ignite, it knows how to create the problems, and innocently in the form of distillery water. Nowadays we have many names for the water. We have Kinley, we have distillery, and because of that water, or by that water, so many products are being manufactured like Coca-Cola, Pepsi. So innocently it behaves like it doesn't do anything, but there are so many problems because of water. Alright, so this water from our village, well, that forces us to do many circus feet, now slowly, surreptitiously, dances its way into the Pepsi Man's water. With its new name, mineral water, it takes to the skies, it raises the snow. The water from their well that forces them to many circus feet, Now the same water slowly dances its way into Pepsi Max bottle, with this new name called mineral water, and the same mineral water, the same Pepsi Max bottle, taking his business to the skies, and he is making a lot of profit. It raises a storm. Okay. Now, water is no mean matter. It's a multinational market commodity. Nowadays, in water, there is no caste system. It is a multinational market commodity. People pay the price for the water. 1 liter, 20 rupees. If more amount. So people pay the money and they drink water. So as they say, water is omniscient, it contains the world. It means water is so silent, water is everywhere. It is so, it is so dangerous for everyone. At the same time, it is so helpful. But it knows everything what is happening in this world. In this way, Challapalli Swaruparani has taken water as a stigma, water as an agent. Water, with the help of water, she is talking about the social discrimination. In that society, how upper caste people ruled the lower caste or humiliated the lower caste, and that humiliation, that pain is still there in the minds of the people. So in this way, she is talking about the water poem. She has taken the help of water to indicate the problems of lower caste people. So my dear students, successfully we have completed this poem called Water, written by Challapalli Swaruparani. In the next class, we'll see something else. Thank you.